Hello guys, and welcome to the Conorclogs channel. Recently I did a video on my hair transplant and it kind of blew up. Today I'm going to go through all the comment sections that you guys left, the good, the bad and the ugly, and we're going to answer all the questions. I was a little bit vague here and there, so hopefully I can tie up a few loose ends and it will hopefully help you out. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. So here we have comment 1, and here I literally thought you're using a turkey on your hair. Yeah. You have good chemistry with the camera. I was surprised when I seen you only have a few subscribers. First and foremost, mate, I really appreciate that message. Thank you so much. In terms of my subscriber count, I've actually only been on YouTube for 2, maybe 3 months max. And I know my content at the minute is mainly gaming content. That's not the big picture here. I have previous experience before YouTube with media and jobs and roles and stuff like that, and maybe long down the road I'll talk about all my previous experience. But in terms of the near future, podcasts, challenges, outdoor stuff, and then gaming content, just all of it. Like I'm not in a box here. I'm here just to have fun, and if you guys enjoying the content and you want to join me along on the journey, then you know what to do. You need to press that button there. You need to press that button there. How old are you, buddy? So, I didn't actually mention this in the last video. I think I touched on my hair receding in my early 20s. So, I'm actually 26 years old. Great vid and awesome results. Only thing I'm curious about is the back of your head where the hair was taken from. Do you now have a big patch of hair at the back that is thinner or visibly affected by the follicles that have been taken out? So yes, a lot of people have been asking me this. I forgot to show the back of my head like an idiot. So I will show you like this, and I'll show you probably with photos as well, so you can get a better view at the same time. But yeah, that is the back of my head. Hopefully that was clear. I will see in the edit if I was looking stupid or not. So the great thing about my video is a lot of people seen it and commented or messaged me saying that they were going to get a hair transplant, and my video helped in some way, and I really hope that's true. I hope it's been insightful or helpful in any way for any of you. I had comments like this from Thomas. I'm also doing my hair transplant on the 22nd of April. I'm really nervous. Your results look amazing, man. Thank you. As I'm recording this, you still haven't got it yet, so I hope it goes well for you, mate. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just don't worry about it too much, and I know it's hard to say, but everything will be completely fine, mate. Don't worry. Aramis, I'm going tomorrow and I'm so nervous, specifically about sleeping the night of the surgery. It seems like it will be so hard. As I'm recording this, you've obviously already had it done, mate. I hope it went really well for you. The first night is a bit daunting, as you probably know now. Let me know how it went. It was a bit awkward, I remember my first night. I just kind of lied there like a vampire and just sort of eventually fell asleep. But it's just one of those. You just don't worry about it too much. Just everyone's got to do it. It's natural. Great results, mate. I'm pretty similar to yourself before you got it done. Maybe I'm slightly worse. If the wind comes, it goes everywhere. I'm booked in to go Turkey for mine on the 19th of this month, and I'm covered in tats too. I have one on my neck, etc., but still had the needles and no joke. So you're still yet to get it, mate. Good luck. Everything will be fine. In terms of the wind, it goes everywhere, mate. I know exactly how you feel. When I had the long hair, the sweepy hair, and if it was windy on days out, it used to wind me up. I used to be walking around and flicking my hair every 2 seconds, and it's just a nightmare. It's so annoying. So you done the right thing for you, mate. Whatever makes you feel good, and good luck. It'll be great. Like, whoever sees these videos, if you have like before and after photos of your procedure, or if you saw mine before getting it done or after getting it done, I'd love you guys to get involved. Send me your before and after photos, because it'll be sick just to see everyone's results and people that are in the same boat with me in different times and stuff. So yeah, if you want to do that, then for sure, ping it over. Thanks for the vid, mate. Looking great. I'm 6 days post-op, 3,700 FUEs. Are you getting fades now? Can you still see the holes on the back? I'm quite conscious about that. Yeah, mate, nothing to worry about. In my experience, obviously, you can see that I've got a fade. I haven't really got any holes on the back. The back just looks completely normal. Your 6 days post-op was a couple of weeks ago now. So how are you getting on? How are you getting on? If you see this video, it'll be great. Show us what you look like now. I'm sure you made an amazing decision, man. So keep us updated. Dan Tuber. So how do you sleep without accidentally rubbing it? That's a good question. I think I touched on it with the sleeping on the first night earlier. I just slept like a vampire for about 2 months. I was very conscious about it. I've got a cat as well. I think you've seen it in the last video. So I was worried that it was just gonna jump on my head or something, or just claw it out when it was playing with me. Yeah, no, everything was fine. Everything went fine with me. Like I said, most of this stuff is mental. It's what you think bad could happen. And I hope, like, even one person that these videos have somewhat helped you surpass these thoughts. Obviously, you can't really help being asleep or what you're gonna do with your hands or rolling over or whatever. But in terms of me, I just lied there like a vampire until I went to sleep, and I'm pretty sure I just woke up like that. I know most people are a bit more restless sleepers, but that's what I did. All shaved, you look very hot. With hair, you look tender. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm tender. Hair transplants from Turkey are notorious for giving people unnatural hairlines, and I'm afraid to say it's happened once again. Dun dun dun. Honestly, like, I had a couple comments like this, and from what I was looking like before to what I'm looking like now, like, I feel great. I feel happy. It was the best decision I ever made. Even if, like, what? There you go. That's my line. How unnatural is that, really? Huh? Huh? How unnatural is that? Like, a lot of people will sort of have opinions on stuff like this, but to the natural eye, to anyone on the street, no one knows you have a hair transplant. I'm happy, and it's all about how you feel, right? It's about how it makes you feel, what's right for you. You could shave your head, can be completely bald if you want. It works for some people, and I commend anyone that does that. But for me, I wanted hair, and I went and got hair, and I'm happy with it. So, you know, we'll just leave that there. Is your head tender for a long time or feel weird permanently after the procedure? Also, do you have medicine you have to take for the rest of your life? Good, very, very good question, actually. So in terms of the head thing, yeah, for a few months, the top of my head was numb. You couldn't really feel it. And then as the months pass, you slowly start getting a bit more feeling in your head. And that is a very good question, actually, because I think I was a bit worried at times, because I think I had a strip down the middle and that was really tender, and like, I just couldn't feel the middle of it or anything like that. I completely forgotten about it until this comment, but now I completely feel it all. So that's just something that, like, in the first few months, yeah, it's a bit tender, but after that it's fine. Nice to finally see a blonde reddish guy getting a hair transplantation. I was starting to think it wasn't possible because it was always guys with darker hair getting a hair transplant. Big up the gingers. Yes. Gingers unite. Yeah, so it is possible for us gingers. They can't give us souls, but they can give us hair. Did your crown get filled? Look sharp. Thanks, man. The crown, no, I didn't get any transplanted hair in the back of my head. My father only lost the front of his hair. I know everyone's different and stuff like that, but he only lost the front of his hair. I was only receding at the front, so I still had quite thick hair. So yeah, no, I only got mine done at the front. So after a transplant, could your front hair grow long enough to cover your forehead? I have a big forehead is why I'm curious. Mate, trust me, I had a 5 head. Now I've got a 4 head, but it's still pretty big. I will be growing this out because I just want styled fringe, but that's just something that happens over time. Obviously, you can see I think it's grown more since my last video, but yeah, it can grow to however long you want it. How long can you grow your hair? How the density won't be the same and you can't grow long hair. So yeah, no, I just touched on that. My hair's getting longer and longer by the day, so you know, I'm pretty sure you can grow it out to a mullet if you want. Or just long hair. Whatever suits you, you can do whatever you want with it. Looks amazing. How did you go about contacting these doctors? That's a good question. So The link to their website and stuff will be in the description below if you want to check that out. And also you can email me. If you email me at conorclogs@gmail.com, then I can refer you to the right people. I actually got in contact with the clinic center after my last video because it blew up, so I let them know about it and they were really impressed, so they've decided to help you guys as well that are interested. If you use the promo code CH50, then you can get £100 off the hair transplant, which is awesome. But yeah, if you want to hear any more information about that, then contact me on my email and I can tell you whatever you guys need to know, and I can refer you to the right people, or the website will be in the description below so you can go through that instead. Hi, good to see your hair back again. I just want to know how much 3,000 grafts would cost, because my situation is quite similar to yours. In the 20s, started losing hair loss. So yeah, I left the price out of my last video and I'll leave it out again in this video because the price, someone could see this video in 2022, 2023. I mean, it's on YouTube. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, no, I didn't really touch on pricing. It's something that you can take up with the guys, or you can email me and we can talk through it. But yeah, no, I don't want to talk about pricing over here because obviously it could be incorrect in a year or 2 years. So why undertake that procedure, then proceed to cut your hair? Pepe Le Pew. Right, that's it, I'm growing a mullet. What about COVID procedure? What do we need to know? So this is a really good question. I went in September last year, so as most of you know, the rules for this type of thing, they change every single month, so I don't want to touch on this too much. All I can tell you is my time over there was in and out. I got to the country, they picked us up, they took us to the hotel, took us to the hospital, took us to the hotel, took us to the airport, and every time we got into the hotel our luggage would get disinfectant down. We weren't near anyone where we didn't need to be. It was really thorough. I felt safe. I wasn't out on my comfort zone, didn't need to go anywhere that I didn't need to, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say on it. Obviously whatever country you're in can make the difference as well, so that's something you're gonna have to talk to the guys about when you get in contact with the clinic center, because I just don't want to give you any false information. Are you using minoxidil or finasteride on top of the biotin? Great video, by the way, mate. Thank you, I really appreciate that, mate. Currently in time, as I'm recording this video, I have took neither minoxidil or finasteride. I've only took biotin. However, I'm still researching into this, and this is a possibility that I might have to do. So for people that are thinking about doing this, I'm not the right person to ask because I'm still doing my research about this, and I won't make that decision until I'm thorough with everything. And I think that you as an individual should do the same, should do your research on this and decide whether you should or shouldn't take it, not just choose my opinion on it. But yeah, so I just want to lightly touch on that. A lot of people ask me about this, so it's something that I'm not neither for or against, but I'm still doing my research for it, and I very much might take it. And if I do come around or decide for or against it, then maybe I'll do a video on it. But for now, in terms of right this second, I've only took biotin tablets, okay? But in terms of the video, I think that's enough questions before I bore you guys to death. So, like I said before, if you like the content, press that subscribe button. Make sure you press that like button because it helps me loads. And yeah, I will do a 12-month update on my hair at the final part of it. Who knows, might make some stuff in between, but we'll see. Like I said at the very beginning, I'm just here having a good time, and I hope you guys had a good time too. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and peace.